EA Sports. Boom, pow. I know something's happening.
The butterfly disc drill by Skull Shaver is one of the quickest and smoothest shaves you can find. 2 minutes and done. The blade of the butterfly disc energized. Butterfly disc drill by Skull Shaver now.
Week 2, and we've got a great one here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Rams. Point and guard alongside my good friend Charles Davis. Charles, so often it's the quarterbacks that are in the spotlight, and in this game, no different. We have a very compelling matchup.
And I think for me, and this isn't an original thought on any stretch, and probably for these two head coaches as well, the key for them is going to be limiting the turnovers, limiting the free possession. I mean, this isn't saying anything.
It's not calling yourself a free king. You're not the free king. No, the world is not calling you free king. All right? Bringing animals that are not trained into my workspace to get a reaction out of really in this case, Rams oxygen is aspect. The oxygen
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They're led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2018, Baker Mayfield.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. Bottom line, man, they lost. How is he able to make that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, maybe increase the number of times he gets called ends and receiver?
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
Not only did this week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt, they made some slight adjustments after their plays this week in hopes they can get those numbers up a notch.
Now this one is tight end out the right side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, Los Angeles, they'll pick up a 14 yards.
I know good revenge takes patience. Right now, I'm losing patience.
Mayfield to throw it. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy.
I'm going to meet up with my team.
That's my fault.
Another nice game, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They go play action. Mayfield. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Solid opening out there, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards
like that when I'm mad.
inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Mayfield down.
Fucking play, McCourty.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid.
Also, the live audience, the reaction to seeing just like any introduction when you're going on a game show. Like, hey, it's crazy. So let's have that reaction, because then that pushes him to like, what is happening? What's going on?
I didn't know he was going to
No
go away.
confusion as to what this is. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that you're thinking the same thing I'm thinking.
He could have threw
What's
it
the
right
name
there.
of the show? And then that's
Oh,
when
nah, his rope
you
was
hit
going
the
out.
effect. Title of the show comes up. Sparklers, fireworks, whatever, all the bells and whistles that we got. Boom, pow,
First possession.
I love how he uses college-bound words like that. Inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I just want to put game plan. And I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception earlier, they made big.
carrying the game for Anderson. They'll get free as the drive continues. It's a first down. The Falcons had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And when Doug Instincts scored CD, they lose week 1 at home. And now here on the road week 2. So it's really not a must-win, but boy, you hate to start a season with 2 straight losses.
Yeah, because you certainly are playing from behind right from the beginning, and that can really mess with your confidence. Plus, you get to 0-2. Here come the articles, here comes the sports stuff, pointing out the small percentage of teams to make the playoffs after they begin the season 0-2.
On first down, it's Watson. Now into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now covered 4-4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
Everyone's handling their nerves because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go.
Why you run that way?
Execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Kevo. Gets this down to the 18. Good enough for the first down.
That's right. See, Nick, you will burn your ass to death in front of a live studio audience that I paid top dollar for.
We're scoreless after 1.
But not the trouble.
Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Cut two. I feel very low pieces of it. Just clean. And we see what the show
And Watson has it up for the first down yardage as he slides to the turn. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
It's really fun. It's break time, bitch! Coming up.
They'll try the air down with Watson. Watson lost it. Very fortunate to get another shot here, 2nd and goal. Here's Watson. Yes, he's a tight end. That's a catch. Touchdown, Falcons. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in the 2nd quarter. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2.
But the pace is already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for the entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into the season with a goal for touchdown score, yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. You just have to see how the season unfolds and they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I know something's happening.
Football will come out to the 25 as the crowd will not return. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays and try and go to those spots in a defensive mode.
23 yards on the ground. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Mayfield finding Williams once more, complete. Taken down at the 40-yard line.
Oh, he got 20 points.
I just got finished.
This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Big trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. He'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Throwing, Mayfield.
Grande.
Out to the right here to Wilson.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
They'll run here with Akers.
And he'll get into the end zone.
Akers, his second rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams are extra
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
He also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's the thing about got to be in today's NFL.
Fuck.
3 downs, they should be running and catching, and he gets it done.
Gonzalez able to tackle on the PAT.
Tied at 7. So that's on 6 plays, 75 yards.
And it was King Akers who capped it off with the touchdown.
So only even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it up the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So for the second time this week, we're set to see the Falcons offense. This drive here beginning probably with their motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look and repeat that. Chargers defense. They were frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. We've hit the 2-minute mark for the first half. All knotted up at 7. Here's second and a yard. On second down, a run with Patterson.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folding like a lawn chair.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Watson trying to get his guys moving. On second down, here's Watson. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
From the 16, Mayfield. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Rams are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Mayfield looks to throw. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. He's at the 50. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Tucker's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. From there, we head over to the West Coast. Check out the Niners at home at Levi Stadium. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Seahawks. Trey Lance with a couple of touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And it was the visiting Carolina Panthers who were victorious in that one. Nyheim Hines, a touchdown run in the victory. Next, a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Falcons. And I can imagine the halftime discussions are about how can we improve the running game. They have not had success so far, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. Meanwhile, for the Rams, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play. Both of these coaching staffs feverishly making their final plans for the second half. One of these 2 teams is going to get their first win. And for the call, let's kick it back out to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Second half will start with a run by Patterson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28th.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but a guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. ETN up the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a first down throw, Watson. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Throwing on third down, Watson. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
So here are the Rams to take over. They're trying to get back on track following the loss to Buffalo a week ago. But the good news, they've got the lead right now here in the football 1st and 10. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd and 4. Mayfield. Well, this is caught by Williams. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's going to have a Rams first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They overloaded that time on the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And some room to maneuver. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, LA. Cam Akers, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Atlanta regains possession of the football. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st down, Watson. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. 2nd and 5 now. Watson. This will be caught. It's Water. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Watson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 23.
It seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Here's Mayfield. Open man is Uzama. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. On 3rd down, Mayfield. He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mayfield with it once more. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
They're going to try and run, but he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? Either it was a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 117 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Mayfield now. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of depth.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. A give up the middle to Akers. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. They're back now to the original line of scrimmage thanks to that 8-yard gain. Third down now to follow. Mayfield to throw it. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Here's Watson. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, Watson. ETN bringing in another one. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Watson to throw. Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from arm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Watson. He's got it complete to Waddle. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. To throw, Watson. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. They'll give it to Patterson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up the first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Here's Watson. His throw incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane.
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Watson. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Rashaan Evans. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Well, some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.